The night was cold and moonless in Atchison, Kansas. John and Sarah had just moved into the infamous Sally house, seeking an affordable home for their growing family. Despite hearing tales of hauntings, they dismissed them as mere legends. As the clock struck midnight, a faint giggle echoed through the dark hallways. Sarah, who was pregnant, woke up with a start. She shook John awake, whispering, "Did you hear that?" He mumbled incoherently, but eventually replied, "It's probably just the wind." They tried to go back to sleep, but a few moments later, the sound of a child's laughter grew louder, echoing throughout the house. Panic seized them both. They crept out of their bedroom and followed the eerie sound to the nursery. The room was bathed in an eerie blue light, and there in the corner, they saw her, a spectral figure of a young girl, about 7 years old, with long dark hair, standing beside an antique rocking chair. Her eyes glowed with an otherworldly intensity, and she giggled again, sending shivers down their spines. "Who are you?" John stuttered, his voice trembling. "I'm Sally," the ghostly girl whispered, her voice both childlike and chilling. The rocking chair started to move on its own, creaking back and forth. The room grew icy cold, and the air filled with the scent of decay. Terrified, Sarah clutched her belly protectively. "Sally, please, we mean you no harm," John pleaded, inching closer to the spectral child. But Sally's face contorted into an expression of malevolence. Suddenly, books flew off the shelves, toys scattered across the room, and the crib rocked violently. In a desperate bid to escape, John and Sarah rushed out of the room, slamming the door shut behind them. But the door refused to stay closed, and they could hear Sally's sinister laughter growing louder. They fled the house that night, never to return. The Sally house had claimed its new victims, adding John, Sarah, and their unborn child to its list of tormented souls. To this day, the Sally house stands as a dark, haunted reminder of the horrors that can lurk within the shadows of even the most innocent-looking homes in Atchison, Kansas.